All right, well, welcome. This is strange. This looks like our boy band, Boys of the Town. We're releasing an album soon. You can look for it in your online music stores. All right?
You're doing great.
All right, thanks. We just wanted to give you a little bit of an update about what is going on, as much as we can, at least, about what we've got coming up in the days and weeks and who knows how long in our future. And so just acknowledging again, like I said last Sunday, that this is a strange time. We're in a weird time that we don't really know what we're doing. And so we're taking some steps forward, asking God for help, and we really want to be the church. I think this is a unique opportunity for us to be the church to the watching world, but to one another. It's not just so that we're on display, but so that we're loving one another. So we have a unique opportunity to do that. We'd invite you in to be a part of that, to be thinking about that, to be in conversations about that with one another. So, that being said, Sunday mornings are going to look a lot like last Sunday. If you were able to watch the sermon, we'll do a lot of that. We want to have a liturgy ready for you in your own home, probably in your own home with your family or with other people who you may be able to engage with. So if you're alone on a Sunday morning, that's great, but be engaging along the way. If you're with other people or roommates or whatever that looks like, engage there. But so Sundays will look the same. We'll get that recorded and sent to you a link so that you can have that and be ready to worship on Sunday. So that's what Sundays will look like, and we just want to each of us walk through kind of some different things that we're sorting out and trying to plan for in the coming days.
Yeah, so as we look at community, that's going to look very different. And in fact, we're going to have to be very intentional with that if we're to continue to maintain relationships and know one another. So one of the big areas where we look at relationships are in townships. You can look below at the bottom of this message and you can find out information about how we're going to do that, but it's probably going to be through Zoom calls. We do care about your health, and probably as this continues, we may have to be in smaller and smaller groups or even just in family units, but we want to maintain connection through just being in townships together, but it's going to have to be virtual through Zoom calls. We'd also encourage you to get Marco Polo, maybe get Instagram. If you don't, Facebook might be old news, but it's going to be a great way it might become a necessity for maintaining community. And another way we want to do that is just by being committed to prayer. So Monday through Thursday, yes, we're going to be praying together for 30 minutes starting at noon. So we would love for you to be a part of that as well. And probably at the bottom of this page, I don't know technology, but at the bottom of this page, there's probably a link that you can click to be a part of prayer. And that's something we should all be committed to right now.
Something else we're going to do starting next week is Monday through Friday, we're going to have short 2, 3, 4-minute devotionals videoed available also. We're going to have some different elders lead through that. We're going to go through the book of 1 John together and encourage each other and provide some good grounding in God's Word. Do the best we can to keep faces in front of each other and keep some semblance of community in this weird time. So look for that starting next week, Monday through Friday, and then we're going to keep that going for the foreseeable future as we go through the season of COVID-19.
Yeah, and so one of the primary ways that we are going to try to stay in touch and stay in front of you is by being in touch via video, kind of like this. So what we've done is we've set up a YouTube channel for the church, and that is going to be the primary method to which we kind of stay in front of you guys, deliver some content to you. Again, that may, going forward, be one of the only ways between that and Zoom or FaceTime that we can actually see each other face to face. So if you haven't already from this last Sunday, we've set up a YouTube channel for the church. We will also be sending out a link to you for that. The best thing you can do is if you have an account already on YouTube, which if you haven't, it's really easy to set one up with your email address. Go ahead and go to our YouTube page and click subscribe. And not only subscribe, but make sure you click the little bell, the notification icon as well. And by doing that, anytime that we upload content, whether that's Sunday morning sermons, Hopefully maybe some more worship stuff going forward, whether that's the daily devotionals or just updates like we're doing now. Anytime we upload something, it will automatically notify you of it. So you'll be able to keep track of everything that's going on that way. We'll be able to hopefully, again, just stay in contact as much as possible. Also, by that same token, pretty much everything that we put out there, aside from YouTube, we're going to put on all of our social media accounts, link to it, as well as on our blog, similar to what we did this last Sunday with our liturgy. So we're going to try to hit as many contact and access points as we can to make this as easy as possible for you all to get a hold of this content. But again, probably the most important thing is if you can find our YouTube channel by clicking on the link that we send you. Go ahead and click subscribe and click on the bell to get notifications so that you'll be notified anytime we do put something out there.
I'm the numbers guy, and so I want to continue to encourage you to continue to give. I know rhythms are getting messed up and changed, and there's some uncertainty around finances. I do expect for the church to also have some new expenses as well, as we're looking to care for people who are caught in some really difficult situations. So as you're able, I'd encourage you to give and give generously so we can care for people and continue the operation of our church body together. We're also going to send out on the bottom of this message a link. If you aren't giving online, you can do that way. We'll put out some information about how to mail in checks as well. That way we don't pay processing fees. So if you want to do that through the bank, certainly able to do that. But dropping in and coming in person is going to be much more difficult for us going forward.
Our children's ministry also wants to help you, families, to continue to disciple your children. And so Cassie has, I'll have a link, we'll post it here as well, and we'll post it every week for your kids to be interacting with the material that she has, like she has every Sunday over the last years. We'll have that available as a link that you can download, print out if you want. We also have some copies, physical copies of that here. So if you're just looking for an outing and you need to get out of the house, stop by here. Maybe just knock on the door and we can throw it out the window or something for you to come and get. You didn't like that?
No, I did.
Okay.
Very much.
All right. So anyway, we can get those packets for you to have for your kids for Sunday morning. So just contact us and we'll be in touch in that way. All right. Anything else, guys?
That's it. Good job.
All right.
We did it.
Yeah, we did it. So can I just encourage us again? We talked some about it on Sunday. This is an opportunity for us to engage with the people around us. We are on mission. We are missionaries. And so the people around us, our neighborhoods, our families, even through screens, we have an opportunity to extend the love of Christ to others. So this may be a good opportunity for you just to shoot a quick link to someone and say, hey, we're watching this on Sunday. You can do that from home too, and we'd love to have conversations about this. So there you go. We want to be a resource. We're all here available. We're not 6 feet apart, but we will be soon. But we want to be available for you to engage with you and pray for you and serve you and care for you. So there you go. Over and out.
Love you.
Bye.
Yeah.